G'day and welcome along to another slow and steady video here on the channel. Slowly growing, slowly getting some videos up on the channel, which is really super cool. And if you've not checked them out, then go check it out, but obviously watch this video first. So this kind of looks like, well, from this particular picture, looks like, is it Gas Simulator or the one you're running around the garage, you have to sweep the floors and then pump the fuel, and then you have to kind of like do all kinds of, actually that's a cool game. I quite like it, and I've got it on the Switch and I've got it on the PlayStation, and I enjoyed it for a time, and I was really into this game for a time, and it's really cool. You can see I'm level 31. I had a friend around he come down from Derby, and we were playing a gig. We were raising a bit of money on a charity gig for this little girl, and he was playing bass and I was on guitar and stuff. And anyway, it's a long story. I think I was probably in 22, might be even 21, not sure, 2021. Anyway, I digress. We sat down, we came in here and had a few beers, and I was like, hey, check out this game. Because this game, I think, is this... So this is Car Mechanic 2021, and I believe there's a new one on the horizon now. I have a sort of like a guilty pleasure for it, because I used to sort of work with my dad, and so here we are. This is my garage. We're on Route 66. And I can't even remember how you start. I think you have to build your garage to a point. I've got an outdoor shed, which I think, can you spot, it's round the back. So here is a car that I had pretty much, I think it was a barn find, and I sort of done it up all completely, and it's all perfect. It's in perfect condition. And if we check on the motor, to pop the bonnet, you can see that the motor, everything is new. It's it's 100% bottom left hand corner. Everything from, oops, that's a radiator, that's clipping over the but yeah, it's a cool game, right? And it really is, and it's fairly addictive if it's your sort of thing, right? So this here is a story car, and I haven't picked this game up in months and months and months, if not years. And I loaded in and I was like, oh wow, I've kind of forgotten what I was doing. I've taken the pistons out of this thing, or sort of half taken them out of this thing. And yeah, it's been a while, so I thought, right, okay, what I need to do is put the story car to one side, and the customer can wait for it. He's waited 9 months to a year for it anyway. And let's pop into my garage now. Like I said, this car here is 100%, and when you click on it, like I said, bottom left hand corner, you'll see it's got 3 stars. Now that's if you want to make the part like super special, like a special build. So you can install parts that are 100%, and then you get like 3 stars. This has no stars on it. I just replaced it with new parts, which is still like more than adequate. So let's walk through this little door, and here's my garage. Now I've got all before we get to that over there, let's just ignore that build over there, which I'm working on. We've got like tire changers here, and we've got wheel balancers, and over here we've got something to do with the shocks, so the spring puller. In here I've got where I bang like all the panels out, so you got like the front fenders, or maybe the bonnets come in all crumpled up, and you just beat it with a hammer here. We've also got a rolling thing, repair table for the panels on the side of the car, and forget what this thing does. I think that's something else as well. And then we can repair parts here. So we've got like I don't know, brake caliper here. Let's see if we can repair it. So we've got to hit the green, right? So okay, success. So that's 53%. See if we can repair it some more. And 92. That's all right. So that's as far as you can repair that one, obviously, because it's... Oh, can we go more? Oh no, that's the brake caliper, isn't it? We've gone on to the brake shoe now. And you can repair these parts up. So the brake shoe is now at 70. Can we continue on? Hit the green. 90%. We can get this one a bit more. Yeah, and so forth. So you can repair all the parts. Okay, here, and of course you wash your hands. But I haven't cleaned the sink in a while. But it's cool. It's a cool game, and it's very very chill. Like I said, my friend come down from Derby, big kind of like biker dude he is, and he fell in love with this game, and yeah, but the point is the fact. Let's get to my build here a second. The point is that I've not been on in a year, and I've forgotten how to do everything. So this here is one of my favorite cards in the world. This is an R. I want to say it's an R34 Skyline, Nissan Skyline, and I fell in love with it from obviously Fast and Furious, and then I had it on Midnight Club, and I should tell you, my boyfriend at the time designed me a decal that kind of went down the side of it, and it was amazing. And then I also had it probably in what was after Midnight Club, probably Gran Turismo. Just trying to think if there's any other. Obviously, the Need for Speed games. So I have a really push on for this type of car. Now it's not the official. It says Starline, but it's a Skyline. Now I have rebuilt this car from scratch. I'm still working on it. I've still got to get the parts for it. And so if I was to go down to this brake caliper, say this brake disc, we've not just got 100%, we've got 3 stars. So I've been in the back shed. You sort of like, make sure you, like, it's the best possible you can get. Now, so obviously we've got the front shock here, that's 3 stars. We've got the spring, that's 3 stars. We go down to the engine block, and that is also 3 stars. What else have I got on the engine block? Not a lot, really. All the suspension struts here should be, yeah, are 3 stars. So this build has taken me a while, and obviously I've put the game down. So this is my project. I can't put it out on the front because it's got no tires on it yet. But it's a lot of fun, and if you like, building cars and farting about with them. So let's get to the telephone, if I can find it. Here it is, and see if there's any messages. I don't want to do nothing too big. So great running, general running. Oh god, they're all moving a bit quick. Let's check this one. Replace oil filter, running all gear, repair all running gear faults. Car is loud. That's probably a gearbox thing. Suspension. I only want to do something a bit quick, really. Strange. Other tasks. I don't know what that would be. Should we let oof. Is that no? That's a normal. Other tasks. All right, we're going to take it. I have no idea what we're getting into. Here it is. It's an absolute bloody rust bucket, um, isn't it? Okay, so I think can we get to? Hold on. Let's come out of that a minute, and we will just go into an examination mode. So here we're sort of like, we're using our skills, and where you basically get to, the car is all white at the moment, and you click on parts and hold X and you examine it. So we haven't got the fuel tank examined, but we can examine the exhaust. Here we go. And we can do the suspension. So we've got 11 inspections that we can do on this side of the suspension. What else have we got here that we can do? The middle part of the suspension we can investigate. This side of the suspension. All the way up to 11. You sort of unlock skills as you go. Like I said, I am level 31. We've got the front part of the exhaust, that's done. This part of the suspension, we can check 3 parts. ECU, can't check that yet. The engine, we should be able to check the engine. Let's have a look. 1 of 14. On the left hand side, obviously it's given a running count of what we're finding, what sort of wear we have. What else? That's the engine. Can we check the washer? Yeah, we can. And the coolant? Yes, we can. And this part of the suspension. Like I said, this is a slow burn game. And it's not everyone's cup of tea, But if a new one dropped, I would go and get it, because I find it really chill. Air intake and suspension on the far side. 9 of those. What about the battery? Can we check that? Nope. Brake booster? Nope. I think that's pretty much all we can check at the moment. Cooling? No, can't check it. So that's kind of our inspection done to a point. Now we have to go into the engine here. Before we get it into the garage, we push triangle and additional tools so we can run a OBD scanner. So quickly run that through. Of course, I don't really know what's wrong with this car. It wasn't listed, it just said other things. Now, spark plugs are a little bit worn. What other things have we got that we can run on it? Not drain tool. A fuel pressure test. Okay, all looks reasonably okay. We have then got we'll do the tyres. I don't know why you're in the engine bay doing the tyres, but there we go. We're doing the tyres. 63% sport tyre, 58. That all looks okay. What else can we do? Let's see. We've got a multimeter here. So alternator, relays, fuses, radiator, and battery. So that's why we couldn't do the battery on the main check. We needed to get the multimeter out. So there's a few things there, but again, nothing like really, really bad. I've done the multimeter and the compression. Did we do that one? I think this is, yeah, it uses that starting. But it is checking through the pistons, piston rings, and everything looks okay. So, wow, this is going to be a mystery, this is. So that's kind of our main checks done of the car. So let's see if it gives any indication. Right, refill coolant fluid. Well, we could probably do that here. Let's do the coolant. So the coolant is here, and we'll take off the cap and fill up the coolant. Lovely. I don't think you fill the coolant to the top. I think you could probably to those lines, but we'll fill it up to the top anyway. I think that's what they ask. Right, let's just check the... So they got a tick for that. So increase tuning of the car by 15 to 20%. Oh my god, I've not done this in a very long time. So it looks like we're not going into the workshop. We're heading to the tuning. So we move the car. It's dyno, maybe. Paint shop. Test path. Examine the most... No, we don't need to do that. So let's go dyno. Now, as I said, I've not been here for a long time. Okay, let's properly go to the computer. Tunes only available for cars of your own. Oh, well, that's odd. Okay. Increase tuning of car by 15-20%. Well, how can we... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Start test. Okay, right. So that's that. Now I reckon if they want us to... Oh, see, I thought this would be an easy video, and now it's not. It's difficult. We'll move that to the first car lifter. I think if they want that improved, we're going to have to put a oh god, let me think. Guys, it's been a while. So I think we have to upgrade the parts. So we have to kind of like put on like a better air intake valve, and I think we probably need to maybe, I don't know, improve the gearbox, or so I think that car is going to go marked as finished. Because I just think, yeah, I'm not getting involved in all that. But hey, I just want to sort of showcase it really, and I'm not doing a good job. But hey, that will probably take ages. Let's do the brake problems. That'll be all right. Right, let's move this. So let's do examination, and like I said, it's one of those games that probably you just want to kind of like, if you're into, you're into, and if you've got time, you know, then all good. I'm not selling this game very well. Cooling, okay, the suspension. And the wash reservoir and suspension we've done. Engine we've done. Oh, can we do that? Nope. Bet we can do the. Nope. ECU? Nope. Suspension we've done. What about that there? Suspension. Okay. Oh my god, hold on, this is battery pack. I wasn't expecting that. Okie dokie. Do the suspension. And like I said, it's terrible when you pick games up and then you sort of play them and then you put them down and suddenly you just go, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Let's move this to the ramp of the first car lifter, and we will put it up on the ramp. Let's get it up. And we've got one more. Okay, so it's got brake problems, right? Brake problems. This could be a nightmare, couldn't it? Okay, let's let's kind of dig into it. So we're gonna take the caliper off. That is knackered. It's 24%. So that's gonna have to be changed. Your brake pads and your brake disc. I'm just gonna rip it all off. I can examine it then. And that's 59. I wouldn't imagine we need to take, if it's just brakes, that will probably be it. So I'm going to flick to part mode, and we've got 68%. I reckon that'll be okay. I'm not going to put a brand new one on, so I'm going to put the 68 on. I'm then going to put brand new pads on for him because I've got some stock. See, and yeah, that's knackered. That brake caliper. So we'll repair that. So I'll give him a new brake caliper, and we will put on his. Let's just put him on a new cylinder as well. Right. Okay, stick the wheel back on. I'll be amazed if we've got the only. I will be literally amazed if we've got a tick already. Ah, there you go, brake caliper. So we've got an ABS module as well. So we did the caliper there. So we've got brake pads. So the other side of the brake pads also need doing, because maybe you've got pads on the front and then discs on the back. So let's see if we can get this wheel off. Oh god, you can see it. It looks knackered. Right, yeah, look at that. Okay, let's get that caliper off. Bit of WD-40. Come on, there you go. That pad actually looks okay. It's got to come off. Now that's 5%. That's absolutely shot. Right, okay, so we'll go back into part mount. Have I got one in stock? Yes, I have, 100%. And brake pads, we'll probably throw new pads as well on it. And the caliper, 24%. I think we'll put on, oh, let's just put on the 100. And one of those as well. Okay. Throw the wheel on. Right, let's have a look at it now. Okay, so calipers, brake pads. No, is there pads on the back? Hold on. There is. Okay, so they're not drums. Fine. That looks knackered, doesn't it? Yeah, and that brake pad's shot as well. Look at it. We'll go into. I don't think we need brake discs. No, just calipers. Okay, let's pop them on. Brake pads, put new ones on. I'll repair them, don't worry. Yeah, that brake caliper's shot as well. 67. Just going to go and see if I can spruce up that brake caliper a second. I don't know if I can. Brake caliper. God, I got some. There we go. Brake caliper. There we go. Oh, you watch me mess this up now. Yep, 59. And that's a cylinder. I'm not so sure. Brake caliper's another caliper there. That caliper's knackered too. 63. Okay, let's see how we go. Bum, 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 bum. Needs a bit of music in the garage, didn't you? Okay, let's go to mounts and caliper, 100%. Let's take that and I'll pop one of them on as well. And get to the wheel. So you've got to balance wheels, you've got to do all kinds of things really. But it is hard when you go away from a game and then you obviously, try and remember what you got to do. So brake caliper and ABS module. I think the ABS module is in the engine bay, but there must be the brake caliper on this side because this is the only side we've not done. So we'll just rip this wheel off a sec. Yeah, you can see it. Right, and grab that one there. Okay, I'm tempted to just not even look at the pad. The pad looks alright. So we'll just put brake caliper back on. We'll put 100. And just get to that wheel. Okay, let's check that. Done. ABS module. So just bring the car down. Oop. Yeah, I think that tuning one that we had in, that would have needed me to take maybe put better spark plugs in there because you can get sport stuff. I'm just trying to think what else might improve it. The air filter might improve performance. What else would we do? I can't really think. What else would you do? Maybe the ECU. That might help with performance. I said air filter, didn't I? What else might you do? You might do the exhaust. That might help with a bit of performance as well. And then if you're really going to get, if I couldn't get that 15%, probably the next thing would be fitting in some, a decent gearbox maybe. You don't want to get into replacing the engine. And that's with the story mission that I've got outside. Like the story missions come in, I've needed to rebuild the whole engine, which is fine. You know, if I mean, I'm not afraid of doing it because I'm doing it here. But it's you know, it's a bit solid, isn't it? Right. So let me have a look at the ABS module. Now I think that's on the back. Yeah, you can see it. Look at it. It's all knackered. 8%. Take off the part. Right. I'm just going to pop into my workshop. And I still have got some bits in stock, but oh, can we not even repair it? No, it's not there, is it? We might just have to buy a new one. Yeah, same again. And that's, I think that's panels. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let me see if I can remember how to do this then. So the right. So add to shopping list. Go over to the computer, and it's going to be under. There's your body tuning stuff and the tune-up stuff. It does get quite in depth, to be honest. I reckon it'll just be under car parts. We'll open our shopping list. We'll get rid of that one because we don't need that. But we will. No items in that section. Okay. So it's not under body. Electronics. It'll be under electronics, won't it? Open shopping list. I'll buy a couple of those. Cool, they are a couple grand though, aren't they? What are they? 595 each. I'll buy 2. You bet, I would have had some in bloody stock. Let's go over here and part mount mode. I did. I have 3 in stock, so I probably have 1 in stock because I literally just bought 2. But that's okay. Put that on. And that is a wrap. There we go. So brake problem sorted. ABS module. We've got 3 brake calipers, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. We've got brake disc ventilated and brake pads. Finish order. There we go. And the car's gone. So that's kind of it, guys. A little short video of my little garage that I've not seen in a long time. Really enjoy it. Whether I keep it on my system, I'll probably play it for maybe a few sessions and then delete it again. But I am looking forward to the new one if a new one does come out. It's one of those chill type games, and if you like your car building and unlocking things and just being left to your own devices really, then oh, and you can also design your garage as well. I forget where it's to. Hold on, let me see if I can see it. Is it no? Oh, okay, that's a skill tree. But you can basically have the walls a different colour. I quite like the brick. I think you can change the colour of the flooring when you get in your garage. It's a mess. But yeah, I don't know. If it's your cup of tea, then great. If it's not your cup of tea, then great. It's all good, and that's the beauty of gaming, because we have this just universe of awesomeness, and whatever floats your boat is probably out there. Right, that's it from me. I will see you on the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.